Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Diego with another fantastic video for you guys out there in green card land, K1 visa land. And I'm not an immigration attorney. I don't give you any legal advice. I do not work for USCIS. This video is about applying for US citizenship. You've been married to an American, your husband or wife now for 3 years, maybe longer, and you've figured out that you don't want to file any more immigration paperwork other than this, which I'm going to talk about, and you want to become a U.S. citizen. Your loyalty is to the United States of America. Your roots are now established in the United States. You've got an American flag flying in the front yard, and you want to become an American. So how do you do that? Well, you're going to file Form N-400. You can either file online or you can mail in this information, and I recommend that you mail it in other than filing it online, because I'm not sure if the online filing is going to be a problem. Maybe they have little hiccups or bugs in their processing, so I recommend you mail it in. But the N-400 is the official form, or the USCIS application used by permanent residents, green card holders, to apply for U.S. citizenship. Now, Form N-400 is used by individuals who were born outside of the United States of America, and they now wish to become a U.S. citizen through naturalization. Okay, now this form is 14 pages long as of June 20th, 2026. Make sure also that you use the most current edition date. Don't use an expired form. Now, eligibility requirements usually require you to be a permanent resident for at least 5 years or 3 years from the issue date of your 2-year green card if you were married to a U.S. citizen, and you meet the residency and physical presence requirements, and you have demonstrated good moral character, and you then can pass the English and civics test. Everything at the appointment is going to be in English. So if you don't know how to speak English, read English or write English, I recommend you start learning as soon as possible. Now, to apply for U.S. citizenship, you need to submit Form N-400, like I said, along with several supporting documents, including a copy of your green card, front and back in color, and proof of residency. Okay? Now, you can go to this website right here to get more information on the N-400. That's the USCIS website. So the essential documents that you're going to need, besides the N-400, that is the actual primary application form for naturalization. Make sure you complete it accurately and that you sign it. Accuracy and signature, very important. Okay, you're going to need a photocopy of the both sides of your permanent residency card, Form I-551, your green card, and this is required to prove your status as a lawful permanent resident living in the United States of America. Obviously, nothing is free in this great republic, so you're going to have to pay an application fee. The application fee and the biometric services fee are both included in the same price, and you're going to pay USCIS directly from your checking account or from your savings account using Form G1650. Okay, you can use your credit card if you want using a different form, but I don't recommend it. Now, filing Form N-400 to become a U.S. citizen costs $760 by mail or $710 online. And like I said, there's no separate biometrics fee. But you're going to have to do a biometrics, so be ready for biometrics. Now, you need to provide copies of any government-issued identification, such as a driver's license or your passport, etc., to support your identity. Like my beautiful wife, Karina from Venezuela, she has a military spouse ID, which is very strong evidence. You got to show proof of residency in the United States and where you live. You need to already have been gathering these documents since you applied for your 10-year green card. This shows your physical presence in the United States, such as utility bills, lease agreements, name on the deed to the house, and most importantly, tax returns / tax transcripts. Now, marriage certificate and divorce decrees. If you are applying for U.S. citizenship based on your marriage to a U.S. citizen, you must include a courthouse certified copy of your marriage certificate and or any divorce decrees that your American citizen sponsor or you accrued over the years, right? And annulments and death certificates from previous marriages. They must be certified courthouse copies. You can't just make a copy on your printer at home or at the library or Office Depot. Make sure you prepare copies of your federal income tax returns for the past 5 years if you're not married to an American citizen, or 3 years if you are married to an American citizen, with the tax transcripts. You must demonstrate 100% compliance with tax obligations. And like I said, use tax transcripts, which you can get mailed to you free, okay, from the IRS. Just call this number right here, 1-800-829-1040. Call that number and they will go through follow the prompts and they'll send you your tax transcripts. You must include 2 passport style photos which meet the specific requirements which are outlined by USCIS. Now, depending on your situation, you may need to provide other documents also, such as proof of military service, which is Form N426, and evidence of financial support, and if you have to, pay child support to somebody, or any records of any arrests or convictions that you have received while in the United States. Okay? And what documents do you need to bring to the interview when you attend your naturalization interview? Well, this is a basic checklist for you, okay? So that way you don't make any mistakes when you go for your interview. You must bring the appointment letter, which is the letter that was sent to you by USCIS confirming your interview date and time. You must bring that letter with you. Original documents. Bring the originals of all documents submitted with your application, including your green card. No doubt your green card's going to be expired if it's a 2-year green card, so bring your letter of extension with you also, and your photo identification, government issued. Travel records, if it's applicable. Provide records of any trips you made outside of the United States during your residency period, boarding passes, visa stamps, etc. Proof of your trips abroad. Now, by gathering these documents and ensuring they are complete and accurate, you will facilitate a smoother application process for U.S. citizenship. Okay? Now, for more detailed information, obviously, you can refer to the official USCIS guidelines. But if that gets too complicated, hang out with Diego and Karina on this channel, and we will uncomplicate it for you so it's easy for you to understand and get through this process. Applying for U.S. citizenship is the way to go if you're sick and tired of filling out paperwork for immigration. And hang in there, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget I do a live stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, 6 p.m. Central Time. Sometimes I'll take a night off. And if you want to be a member of this channel, you can join as a member, and then you can go to the members only videos and look for my phone number and email address, where you can contact me with your personal questions anytime you want, 7 days a week. If I don't pick up the phone, I'm probably in the yard doing something or in the shower. My recommendation is you text me first, and then I will be ready for your phone call. Thanks for watching the video.
Hasta la vista, baby. Hasta la vista, baby.